Dr. Leroy Haynes is a strong voice in Portland's African-American community. For years, he's watched Portland police carefully.
There's still a great need for transformation within the Bureau.
And there could be some changes. The city released a pair of reports with the gang enforcement team in the hot seat. The first deals with traffic stops.
We found that they disproportionately stop African-American drivers.
She says of all gang enforcement traffic stops, 59% involved an African-American person. Keep in mind, African-Americans make up only about 6% of total drivers in the city.
It is racial profiling, and what it does, it builds up a sense of resentment in the community.
Auditors did not say officers are racially profiling, but say the gang enforcement team has a lot of discretion, and there's not enough documentation. They want police to keep track of why they pull people over and what the result was.
That would go a long way in dispelling the concerns that the community has.
The second report zeroed in on a list officers pass around internally that documents at-risk people who could be victims of violence or possible gang members. The city auditor says it lacks safeguards.
People are not notified they're on the list.
And she says there's no way for them to get off the list because they don't even know they're on it.
What we're talking about is a tool that many police agencies use. It's an investigatory tool. It doesn't automatically mean that there will be enforcement action taken against you. It's a tool that we use to identify those who are most at risk of either being a victim or a suspect or somehow associated to violence.
Overall, Chief Danielle Outlaw says she agrees with the audit's findings.
We have to make sure that we have accountability mechanisms in place.
And she says she, as an African-American woman
with 2 African-American teenage sons, let's not forget,
understands the community's concerns.
We have a job to do, but there's ways to get the same outcome, but make sure that it's done in a fair and impartial way.
She has a great vision for the Portland Police Bureau, and we embrace the vision that she has.
Even so, he says he's got a wait-and-see mentality. Outlaw says there will be changes, but they'll take time and won't come about overnight. The Portland Police Association weighed in supporting the gang enforcement team, saying it has provided, quote, the highest level of service. The city auditor says they'll check back in with the Bureau in about a year to check up on progress. Back to you.
Thanks, Christine.